Kris Boyd has called out the Rangers fans for booing Russell Martin as he went down the tunnel up and back. Fog football. I don't care. Kris Boyd, you're wrong, buddy. I think Kris Boyd's right in a lot of stuff. I think he's also wrong in a few things, but this, I mean, come on. 4 games, 4 draws, unacceptable performance, especially in that second half, man. And this guy wants to try and spin that the fans shouldn't be booing Russell Martin or calling him out. Now here, I haven't even read what he said, but it's the fact there's an article saying that he is calling him out. I think it's downright disgusting. I mean, all Boyd's done the past couple of weeks is call out Russell Martin. Albeit he hasn't booed him, but I mean, this is a guy who was placing cardboard cutouts instead of doing his work during Club Brugge. See, I did my watch along. I didn't place a cardboard cutout, did I? No, I seen the task through. So yeah, I mean, I just don't understand this for Kris Boyd. Like, the start of the season's been unacceptable. Why does Russell Martin deserve clapped? Does Russell Martin do those players and Russell Martin deserve clapped off that pitch yesterday? Fucking course they don't. Course they don't. Now, see, if we won, then yeah, we won an Old Firm, right? Brilliant. Gap's close to 3. Maybe we can build on that, even though we all know Martin's going nowhere, right? And in more ways than one, you know, the job's safe, and also he's not going to improve. So, but at least with a win, I'd be like, well, I mean, maybe they shouldn't be booing him after a win, but a fucking draw, a shite draw, the worst Old Firm game you will ever see in your puff. And Kris Boyd wants to come and defend this guy. I don't understand. Anyway, that's what he said, and I quote: "The biggest positive for Rangers today would be the clean sheet, because they have been shipping goals and giving the opposition chance after chance after chance. It didn't look as though that was the case today. You can put that down to Celtic." End of quote. Then Big Ellie, the host, said, and I quote, "That's for Russell Martin, is it? That booing going up the tunnel." End of quote. Now, obviously, Kris Boyd, he had a reply to this. So let's see what he had to say. Continue reading. The Daily Records make me continue reading on this article, man. Oh, and that's just me. That's the whole thing knackered, man. Seriously. I don't understand it, he said, and I quote, "I don't like it. Even the players getting booed into the pitch and off the pitch. I mean, they're giving their all. Sometimes it's just not good enough. You don't need to boo people coming off the pitch. I was at Ibrox earlier this season when Kieran Dowell got booed coming on as well. There's a lot of frustration with Rangers fans right now." End of quote. Like, I actually don't really understand where Kris Boyd is coming from here. We're in from the wind. No need to fear from that department. But it's like, Boyd, so far this season, has completely bashed Russell Martin. And he knows that it's unacceptable. 4 games, no wins, 4 draws. Oh, no losses. I'm not really going to spin it that way. It's 4 points out of a possible 12. It is downright disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. What most of us were thinking is that we're probably going to have about 10 points at this stage of the season. You know, you'd win the 3 games for the Old Firm. You might draw the Old Firm. Or here, you might win the Old Firm. You might draw against St Mirren. It happens, right? But good teams, great teams that we've had over the years have dropped points at like Fir Park or in Paisley. But Boyd's almost given these players in the management team like a get out of jail free card. It's like, oh, you know, they're trying. They're not. I'm not saying they didn't try against Celtic, right? Because they did. Can't fault them for that, right? It's just Martin's tactics in that second half with a lack of... I cannot believe how toothless we are, man. Honestly. It's like somebody without their dentures. It's pathetic. Anyway, you look at that Club Brugge game. They weren't trying against Club Brugge. I don't want to hear that spun for any second that the Rangers team tried. The first 20 odd minutes at Ibrox, they just gave up. Honestly, it felt like they gave up. And then pretty much for 50 minutes against Bruges, they did give up. Last 40 minutes, they took it easy on us. And if we don't have a right to boo the manager and boo players after games like the 2 against Bruges, then when do you have the right to boo it? You know, Russell Martin isn't getting booed because he drew 0-0 with Celtic in an isolated game. He's getting booed because he drew 0-0 with Celtic to make it 4 draws out of 4. That's the reality here. So it's a weird hill that Kris Boyd is trying to die on here. I mean, It's like the guy has said everything about Martin apart from sacking him. I just don't understand why pundits can't come out. Oh, I don't want to see anybody lose their job. Aye, you do. No, look, let's not fucking beat around the bush here, right? Say you're a pundit. Say you're Kris Boyd or you're a Rangers fan, right? But you're a pundit. Why in the name of hell would you not want to see Russell Martin lose his job right now? Oh, Russell, I don't want to see him lose his job. He's going to get millions in compensation, right? And we'll improve when we sack him. It's not like Russell Martin gets sacked. He gets all the money hoovered out his bank account and gets nothing. I mean, so much is... I don't like seeing managers get sacked. Not, yo, see when any of us get sacked for our wee 9 to 5s, right? The jobber life that most people live, right? Sorry to burst everyone's bubble, but we're not making millions like Russell Martin. That's the facts, right? See when we get sacked from our jobs, see unless it's like redundancy, you don't get paid. See if you do something wrong and you get sacked, we're not getting millions in compensation. You know, we're not even getting thousands in compensation. Don't know why managers are put on this pedestal like oh, I feel so sorry for them. Like their entire families have been wiped out in some, or in a flood or something. Could lose that plot, man. Russell Martin needs to go. Kris Boyd, sort your act out, son.